Hey guys and gals, let's take a look at the bricks and pieces in the Up House by Lego Disney. This is set number 43217. It contains roughly 600 bricks. And this looks pretty interesting. And this set was provided to me by the Lego Group for review. And here's the back of the box. And this set does retail for $59.99. Well, let's see what $59.99 gets us here. So I'm going to have to really rip that open. Today in your crude reviews. Alright, let's hope there's no stickers in this one. That's what I'm always hoping. Now, I'm kind of curious, since this is mostly targeted for younger builders, is this all separate bags? So we got a 2, a 3, a 1. I'm hoping that's a 4. And it indeed is. So, and yeah, we got stickers. Oh, we got those dreaded stickers for doors. Ugh. Well, we know what's going to happen to those when I'm done. Alright, and yes, I do kind of joke around about the stickers. Let's take a look at the manual here real quick. And don't worry, we'll be building this on the second channel. And so this is how the build's broken down into. And so it looks like it's mostly a solo build. This is not meant for children. Well, not meant for family build anyways. And yeah, looks like we get a brick separator with it. And I think it just jumps right on into the build. Yeah, so we're not interested in that. We are interested in the parts. So in addition to the stickers, and let's put that in the manual for safekeeping, that's ready to fall down behind the sofa, I am going to start with bag 1. Let's see what's inside here. Let's see what interesting parts are in here. And we got bags within bags. Oh, okay. And alright, we got something already rolling away here. And well, I can use these for making more trees for the campground, as well as these plates. So we get some medium nougat plates. We get a couple of 6x6s and 6x12. Yes, great for making different types of soil, like, you know, for terrain and stuff. And we get some various 2x bricks. So we get a couple of, well, we get some 1x bricks here. I'll get that in a second because something wants my attention. We get some 1x2s, 1x3s, and 1x4s. And let's see what rolled off. Well, it's a pearl gold stick with flange. Well, maybe it was something important after all. Oh, we got one of those cool yellow riding helmets with the hair already attached. Oh, okay. I have a friend that's been looking for one of these with the medium brown hair and a red hat, so, well, it's close. And then we got ourselves a torso. This one's kind of printed and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know what's on that there. It's double-sided. Oh, there's some of the legs. I always like collecting these little minifigure legs, always come in handy for builds. And we got ourselves a door. Okay, I've never seen these type of 1x2x3 frames in, I don't know if this is, I call it more dark pink. We got 2 of those in there so far. A 1x3 column bricks, some of these 4x4 flat tiles with bow or arch. 1x4x6 door frame. And here's some of the glass for the frames. Some 2x2 and 2x4 jumper plates. And a 4x4 flat tile. And I forgot to mute something in the background. So we got a 2x4 flat tile. I'm hoping this is not going to get defaced, but I have a feeling it will. 2x4 plates and stuff like that in there. Very basic parts that I have seen before. Brick separators inclusive, but a lot of the stuff I haven't seen, like these. I don't think I've seen these in pink. I think I have a few of these. You get some 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 studs and a 1x2 brick with 2 studs. I don't think I've ever seen those in those colors before. And a down, or yeah, this is an upwards 1x2 by 1x2 angular plate. And yeah, so far colors are pretty cool. Oh, we can get one of these cool yellow arches too. I'm always interested in trying to get as much cool yellow because it's a very soothing color for making more retro residences and stuff. And, well, we got ourselves a frying pan and some round 1x1 bricks. Okay, so we're going to be doing some cooking in here. And a little red bird. I don't think I have any animal figures like that. Okay, he's got a double-sided head. Pretty cool. And some flat tiles, round ones, 1x1 and 2x2 round flat tiles. So 1x1 cheese slopes, 1x1 bricks. I can always use those, especially the cool yellow and the dark orange. 1x1 brick with one stud. And one of these little minifigure accessory pieces that you could put attached to the back of a minifigure. And a downwards 1x1 angular brick or angular plate. Okay, some of these plant pieces. I'm hoping there's a million of those in there. Oh, we got ourselves some actual silverware. It goes with the pan. Okay, we got 2 forks. Oh, maybe if we can get a knife and a spoon, we'd be all set. And one of these little bale type pieces here. And little golden frying pans, a golden tap, 1x2 ingot tile. Let me get a couple of those. Pretty cool. Now let's take a look in this bag here. And I know my unboxings get pretty long, but sometimes I'm on the lookout for some unique pieces, so this is the best way to find them. And we got some 2x2 flat tiles. Here's a little, it's like a miner's hat. Just put like a light or some kind of a torch inside of that. And some telescope pieces, gold 1x1 tiles. Well, these have got the little compass on them. Cool, so maybe somebody's going to get lost in here, huh? And some upwards 1x2 plates with lift arm. 1x1 bricks in orange. And a red mug and 1x2 plate with track. And some black binocular pieces and some friction pins. Oh, Lego calls these a squashed 1x1 brick. We'll probably use that name. Or a 2/3 plate. Some 1x1 Technic bricks and one of these round jumper plate tile things and stuff like that. And yes, it is a bedside unboxing. Now, so far, bag 1 does look pretty promising. Let's have a look at bag 2. Oh yeah, I see some pieces that I could use right now for other things. So, yes, I can always use medium nougat, 6x12 plates. And more of these little bags in here. And okay, we've already seen these window frames. Get a couple more of those. If you need some of those, pretty cool. And Lego, why don't you put these in the bags? And 2x4 jumper plates. Some of these modified 1x4 plates with the 2 studs. 1x8 plates. Oh, and this is I think this is a bright yellow green upwards 1x2x2x2 angular plates. So we get a couple of those. Of course, the glass pieces for the frames, 2x2 plates, some short legs. So these are ones that move. This must be the teenager. And then we have a torso and some sort of printed head. It looks like coins or something in there. It'd be great for St. Patrick's Day. That's long since passed. And we got a nice dark red seat and some upwards dark red 1x2x2x2 angular plates, 2x2 slopes. Like we got a couple of those. Ooh, even an outside corner. Well, these are kind of rare now. You can't really find those. And a brittle brown 1x2x2 corner bricks, as well as a couple of these 2x2x2 brick with the 2 side studs. Great for making, like changing the direction of bricks and stuff. Then we got a 1x2x3 slope, a 1x4x1 wall element, plenty of flat tiles, like I think I saw 1x4s Well, I think that's just it. And a couple of these 1 by 1 by 1 2/3 brick with the 2 studs. I can always use those. We got some dark red tiles and a flame yellowish orange 2 by 8 plate. I think this is probably an 18-degree slope. 1 by 4. And some of these bricks with holder. One of these weird 1 by 2 bricks with the little stick. Great for making hinges and stuff. And some angular plates, 1 by 4 plates. Now, so far there is some interesting colors in here, but nothing I'm really just like chomping the bits to have. Let's see what else they got in here, and hopefully I don't fall asleep through this parts unboxing. And some upwards 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 angular plates. We get several of those. Ooh, sand green 1 by 3 jumper plates, and a steering wheel, and medium stone gray, as well as some taps in the same color. Roller skates. And those appear to be, Lego calls them metallic silver, so I may call it that. I always call it pearl silver. And a 1 or a 2 by 3 flat tile. I bet that's going to get a sticker on it because I do need some of those. And one of these letters. Looks like this is a newer version of the letters Lego used to make. So now I guess they updated their printing on these. It looks more normal. So maybe I have to get a couple more of those. And some 1 by 2 plate with slide. And some transparent clear studs. Some 1 by 2 by 2/3 slopes. Now those tiles printed, are they just regular and round 2 by 2 flat tiles. Some 1 by 2 by 2 corner flat tiles. A round plate, and stuff I've already got in my collection. Matter of fact, I could probably build that whole house just with the parts that I have, and be a slightly different color, but maybe we'll have to expand on that and make it better, huh? Well, we don't know. We haven't built it yet. And then 1 by 2 jumper plates and sand green. Plenty of this lime green 2 by 2 slopes. Well, I was hoping those would be cookies, but no, they're just round 1 by 1 flat tiles. Plenty of these 1 by 1 bricks with the adjacent studs on just 2 sides, where the other 2 sides are plain. Looks like this set's got a bunch of those in there. White. And white's pretty much a good common color for those too. And it looks like we got ourselves maybe a brush back quiff in white. Huh. Well, I need to get another one of those. And some 1 by 2 plates. And here's some of these slopes, but this time they were in bright pink. And yeah, so far, the color palette just seems, it just seems bright. Now let's proceed on with bag 3 and see exactly what's in here. Well, we already know it's Lego bricks, but what kind we don't know. And for those who had never seen an unboxing on a set before, I do this just to see exactly what pieces are in here for mock builders. So if you find this set on sale or clearance, well, you can get the parts. Looks like this is probably light royal blue, and we get these are 1 by 8 plates in that color. Almost looks like a liner to a pool. And we get some 1 by 1, the 1 1/3 brick with bow. We get some 1 by 4 bricks in that color. Okay, that's not too bad. Those will come in handy for making houses and stuff. And, oh, I needed this color for a bedspread. This one I already have, but this one I don't. So, well, we'll know what I'll be ordering through Pick-a-Brick once those are available. I need a bunch of those. Looks like there's only just one in there. Lego, that's kind of cheating me out there. So we get some more of these here. So I'm thinking this is probably part of the comforter to the bed. Oh, and there's Doug. Pretty cool puppy. And no, I've never seen the movie before, so I have no clue what he does or what his role is. So we got a 2 by 10 and some 1 by 12 plates and some 1 by 8 flat tiles. Pretty cool. We get our usual dark stone gray plates. So what do you get? A 2x8, 6x6, and a couple 4x8s in there, including some wedge plates. These are probably for the roof. There's some more cool yellow. So we get the 4 stud bricks, and then we got the 1x4 brick, and then one of these 1x2x2 slope bricks, and one of these little reddish brown crates. You know, Lego needs to produce those in different colors. And one of these weird pieces. Somebody told me what these were for. I always think they're like a top of an Easter basket, but I think they use these for, like, I don't even know, like, also I think of like mining or something. Okay, a 1x10 sand yellow plates. I need to get some more of those. I could always use sand yellow. And some 1x2 reddish brown Technic bricks. And let's open up the small bags and see what we got in here. So far, yeah, I mean, a lot of these parts in here I can use for my own personal stuff. Okay, some inverted 1x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. Great for, like, you know, facing off the back of a sofa or something. Really good. And you got some of these 1x4 plates, and it looks like this is sand blue. Actually, these make great screens for vintage televisions there, or maybe more modern, like 80s, 90s style. Quarter round 1x1 flat tiles, and we got some telescope pieces. Here's parts for a book. Downwards 1x2 by 1x2 angler plates. One of these rocker bearing plates. So where's the rocker bearing brick at? I don't know. And here's a Technic brick with cross hole. And 2x3 flat tile. And yeah, that's pretty much what's in there. Yeah, let's see what's in the last one. Don't be rolling off, Mr. Telescope piece. Trying to hog up the attention here from the rest of the parts. I'm sorry, those bricks with bow are more important. Just only get me one. I need a bunch. And some round plates and tiles. Like, that's a round jumper plate, and that's just a round 2x2 flat tile. And it looks like this is just medium blue. And how do I know that? You can probably tell the difference there on video. So yeah. Okay, and I think that's light lavender. I don't know. 1x1 flat tiles. We also got our standard pink. Okay. Got a page in here. Once upon a time. Oh. Once upon a time, Lego only had 6, 7 colors, and not that many pieces. And a 1x1 brick with 4 studs. Great for making bushes and trees and stuff. And, oh, there's those rocker bearing bricks there. We got some more of these 1x2 plates with slide and 1x2 plates. Oh, a dark red. Well, we got a set of dark red upper 1x2 by 1x2 angler plates. Cool. And some angler headlight bricks, 1x3 flat tiles, aerials, corner tiles, 1x1 bricks. Yeah, you know. But I do need to order a few more of these. Balloons, anyone? That's what it looks like what's in bag 4. So let's open this one up. Take a peek in there, and lots of little things that will roll around here. So let's dive right on in, and oh, this looks fun already here. All right. Now, I can always use parts like this. We got some round bricks here. And I have plenty of these, but I don't think I've seen these in the magenta color. So I think we're going to make several color balloons, and some of these 2x2 plates, we'll call it a parabola or a parabolic ring, a white picket fence. Yeah, so what color balloons are we going to be making in there? Let's see here. We have the red and the magenta. Okay, I've never seen this in that color before. Do we have a dome in that color? Make a great lampshade. Oh no. We got ourselves a nice bluish green rooster. So that's what's been waking me up in the mornings, huh? And one of these dull gray domes, how did that get in there? And a squirrel piece. So this is a dark orange. Ooh, is that metallic or is that... No, that's just regular old dark stone gray. It's like a Technic cross hole with 4 3.2 mil sticks. So far, it's mostly just domes and round bricks and stuff, but stuff like this that's in unique colors, like these make great flower pots, you know, and they got a bunch of colors in those. So that's really cool. So I can use those for something really fun. And some bags of parts. Now, Jay, don't tell me you're going to take that apart. Yeah, well, when I build it, I take it apart and use the parts for my own stuff. Make some awesomeness out of it. And we got some 3-stud long. I think these are like light swords or something. That's what I think Lego calls them, or just a stick. And a hollow stud. It's in dark stone gray. You can always use these. They always come in handy. And another one of these little steering wheel pieces. I think that's what they're going to use to attach the balloons to. And some of these 1x1 bricks with the holders. Little frying pans and some 1x1 by 2/3 plate with bow. And 2x2 round jumper plate with slide. Oh, here's a piece of glass for something. And a 1x2 ridge tile or ridge slope. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I need a bunch of those, but oh, I see another part in here. Maybe that's all the roofing we're going to be getting in this set. Okay, plenty of stuff that I got. Well, I got a bunch of these. This is a transparent clear stick with flange. Great if you want to have stuff like suspended. And there's one of these 1x2 attic roof pieces. So I don't know what one's going to be used for, but we'll find out. And some more of these little track pieces, 2x2 plate. Some of these holders that accepts a 3.2 stick. We get a bunch of those in there, as well as some of these 4-stud long sticks. Some 1x1 by 2/3 slope, and also get one of these 1x1 by 2/3 pyramids. We got another one there. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it. So for my final assessment on the parts, it's mostly just medium to small pieces. I mean, there's a few bigger pieces, but from what I can tell, this set does have a lot of color at the very end. So if you need a set that's got a lot of these little domes and little vase pieces and stuff, there you go. You know? And I forgot to mention the little yellow window frames. But it is a very bright, colorful set. So a lot of these parts in here I could use for other builds. What builds? Well, you'll have to stay tuned for that one. Now, this set retails for $59.99. Do I think there's a lot of good parts for that price? Let's say it's pushing it on the high end. I mean, there's some unique pieces in here, but not a whole lot. Stuff that I've seen before, stuff that I have millions of in my own collection. So if you're buying the set just for parts, yeah, I'd wait for it to get on sale, but I want to hear what you think. You think this set has got a lot of good pieces in it, especially for the $59.99? Let me know in the comments below.